Okay, I think my audio is working fine now. I'm gonna quickly, well, not quickly, I'm gonna shortly switch scenes. I'm just getting everything started up. I had to reboot my computer and everything. One of the things that's like annoying with AMD is, sometimes just like rebooting. Sometimes I have to like go through memory training again because it just randomly forgets or something. So it's like a freaking coin flip whether it takes like 30 seconds to reboot to get all the way to the desktop or so, 20-30 seconds or so, or like 2-3 minutes. But yeah, thanks for the follow there. So here's the thing, that 470 polls is actually not correct. I'm going to get a video out there later. I've just been busy today. Earlier, I was going to record my video on the poll count and stuff like that earlier today and get that out. We'll talk about that, but it's actually higher than that. Oh, and they don't count endgame content in that number. None of the endgame content is counted in the 470. Because if you actually read through the whole list, the actual count of the total is actually higher than what they show there as like the total. Though they are counting every single daily. As for the free 6 character, they technically announced it a year ago. It's just that for some reason they feel like pushing it again. But yeah. Just getting my stuff opened up here. So I can actually start streaming. I messed around with my mic settings a little bit, so I should sound slightly different. I don't know if this is much an improvement on you guys' end, compared to the usual. But yeah. But yeah, also hi there as well, Bootleg Gamer. Yeah, just getting everything opened up again. Okay. Alright, should be good to switch scenes over. I'll just go to that for the music. But yeah, like I guess I'll break it down. But yeah, that stuff when we get there. We also have another Enfield bounty sponsorship thing. I kinda wish it was given like 2 days earlier. But hey, I'm not gonna decline it because like I might as well take it, you know? Alright, let's get loaded on in here. But like yeah, it's a bit more than that. That said, they are counting the monthly shop reset thingy. And they are counting weapon banner pulls in there, in which there are 80 of. If you want to know the exact number, assuming you complete every single achievement, 100% every exploration, and 100% clear all the endgame content, that's 220 limited pulls and 80 weapon banner pulls. That said, half of those, not half of, I think it's, yeah, about half of those weapon banner pulls, or a third of those, is, no, not half, a third of them, my mistake, is behind the Hattori, actually not really, it's just the monthly reset. But yeah, 5 of the standard banner pulls, 5 of the limited banner pulls in there, and 20 of the weapon banner pulls are technically only available on the first 2 days. The reason being is because the monthly shop thingy is going to reset, and they counted that in there, but they did not count any of the endgame content. But yeah, they did count every single exploration, every quest, every side activity, every achievement. All of that is counted. So make of that as you will. But either way, the total ends up being around 220. So there's your number. And that said, some of those are, of course, one-time only. Not all of them are renewable. Outside of like the login claim thingy and the pre-register rewards, there aren't any actual events in the 1.0. Keep that in mind. Then again, there's like no point in having minigame type events and stuff like that when that's just a part of the actual game. And you do get currency from them through like one-time achievements in them. So there's that, I guess. But yeah, hi there, Tara. Welcome, welcome. I made some changes to my mic settings slightly. I don't know if this sounds better than before. I guess like I can kind of put the old profile here. Yeah, so this is the older profile, and this is the thing that I adjusted it to. You like the second one or the first one better? Because like I'm still playing around with it. But yeah. Slime girl? What slime girl? I don't know who slime girl is, but okay. Things have just been busy. And they're only gonna get busier. In like a day or two, it's gonna get drastically busier again. Okay. Is game too alive that everything on this channel is dead? Looks like it. But yeah, let me just lower the volume there. Oh, wait. No wonder it was double posting your thing. I had 2 instances of Streamer bot open. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's see. Scythe Arachnid and Patroller. What does my alt need? Astral Hive, Patroller, and thing. Oh, it's in the same spot. Cool. At least I get nice, quick, easy dailies today. But yeah. I will make a thing though, breaking the stuff down there. Alright, cool. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna get my accounts into position. Alright. I mean, I don't really watch that much. I've seen a couple clips and stuff here and there. I used to watch Asmongold a lot back in the day, and by back in the day, I mean like many years ago. Back when I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft and stuff. These days, I only see Asmongold through some clips. I don't exactly watch his stuff anymore. Even more so when he pushed further and further into political stuff. It was cool back when he still did, like, actually played WoW and stuff like that. Because I even did, even after I quit WoW, I did watch him for a bit after. But yeah. Yeah, it's not the same as old Asmongold. Old Asmongold was, you know, a lot more enjoyable or interesting to watch for me. Again, back when he would actually play games and stuff like that, actually try to do things. I remember there was like a period of time, this was like I think like almost, yeah, like 12, 15 years ago even, when he tried to get into like the top WoW rating guild and stuff like that, world first rating guild. And he was like talking about his journey and stuff like that, and then he got off kicked. Okay, is that working again? For some reason, OBS decided to, like, well, it's not just OBS. For some reason, my sound, like, I freaking updated the weird Frankenstein driver, open source Frankenstein driver for my, audio interface, and, this shit's freaking out. I don't know why. But yeah, let me just get the stuff back open. My PC didn't freeze, but my audio interface decided to Pepega itself. And now things are having issues. And OBS froze again. What the fuck? Why? Ah, great. Do I have to reboot my PC again? Everything is just a pain, man. I just rebooted it. Oh, wait. OBS responding, but now ToF is having issues opening up. Freaking Windows being a piece of shit.
The deep space is right.
Okay. I think it's fine now. Okay. Alright, let me get the music up again. Yeah, no, the freaking audio interface is just a pan, man. It's being a pan. Anyway, we're back. I don't even have the latest version of Windows 11. That's the funny part. I'm still using a 2023 build of Windows 11. Because I kept clicking the button to delay updates. Like, I just kept pushing it back further and further. Yeah, I'm still on 2023 H2. Because I refuse to update. Ideally, I actually want to just reinstall Windows and put everything on LTSC. The issue is, I want to buy a new NVMe drive before I can do that. The problem? I can't fucking buy a new NVMe drive that has all the stuff I would want in it because the fucking clanker companies took all of them. They took all of the freaking SSDs and like now the shit you can find in stores, as overpriced as they are, they don't even have a DRAM cache. And I refuse to get an SSD as a boot drive without a DRAM cache. I refuse to buy one for that. So even if I wanted to spend like triple the price on an SSD that they should cost, the ones that are on the market I don't want to buy. Because again, they lack a DRAM cache. Like at some point I'll upgrade it to 2024 H2, but not yet. I'd rather use whatever's stable as long as possible. At least that's how I look at things. But yeah. It is what it is though. Honestly though, things are just a mess all around even then. Because like, even then, like when it comes to like my audio interface again, the thing I'm using is literally an end-of-life product. It hasn't had driver updates, firmware updates, or anything in well over like 3-4 years at this point, I'm pretty sure. And I've like been stuck using the entire time this open source driver that some random dude made on GitHub. And like, it's not like I can go and get an alternative replacement. Because, frankly, that alternative replacement doesn't really exist. For the most part. Like, it just doesn't. Actually, no, it does exist. It's just that we're talking about spending over $1,000 plus taxes and other shit just to get that audio interface that has all the features that my current one has, because I actually do use every feature on it to have stuff set up. I don't use them all at the same time, but like, yeah. So what I've been doing is I've been putting them on my NAS, which has a separate 8TB hard drive, but like it's almost full, and I want to get another hard drive for like bulk storage as well. But again, problem, the market for all the actual good hard drives is non-existent right now, because the AI companies bought literally all of them. And no way in hell am I buying one of the remaining ones that you can buy in stores, because the ones that are left are the ones that nobody wants. Those being the SMR hard drives or the shingled magnetic drives. Because they're like slow as shit. And by slow as shit, they're too slow for the things I would need them to be able to read and write data at. Well, read data at is fine, but write data to, they're too slow. Because of how SMR drives work. They have very high capacity, but they perform like shit. Oh yeah, that's because I have to reopen my model. There we go, it should be fixed now. But yeah. I want to make a new game music stream playlist again. I do want to update it at some point and change the tracks in there. There are some stuff though, like a decent amount that I would keep over, like this track. I don't know, Hazy Moon from Tokyo Xanadu's a nice vibe there. Right. Surely, like, hopefully Kyoto Xanadu as well. When that comes out later this year, we'll also have some really great music. It probably will. Though, unfortunately, some of the people that worked on some of the really, really great classic music from older Falcom games is no longer with us. Unfortunately. Like, some of like the really cool, like, iconic tracks from Trailstorm Zero, for example, the original composer for a good chunk of its soundtrack is no longer alive. Though they died a couple of years ago. But that's an unfortunate little fact there. Okay. What was it I wanted to do? Oh yeah. I was gonna go kill some bosses. The loot. Alright, let's get loaded on in. Oh yeah, what's pretty funny is, that's actually pretty nice at least, was the NT reactive stream VOD and the video from the thing from the other day. Luckily it did not get claimed despite having Persona music in one of the sections for each of them, because they showed the collab thing. Somehow it didn't get claimed, which is neat. So that's cool.
Mode release. Goodbye.
But yeah. Alright, let me go loot this again. I'll do
Not release. Goodbye.
a small handful of these. Okay. But yeah, I think everything is working fine now. Hopefully everything stays fine. Right. Yeah, I think it's working fine now. Hopefully do 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 do. Alright. And then we go loot the thing here.
Not release. Goodbye.
Alright, let's get on in. Okay. We get that looted. And do the thing there.
Goodbye.
Here, let me just double check something. Okay, it's one more. Right, let's get loaded on in. Load, load, load. Okay. Next week's raid is Sphere. Okay.
Not release. Goodbye.
Got all the stuff in there. Is there anything else I want to get done here? Anything else? Claim that. Because of course free gold is free gold. Oh wait, I think I remember now. There is something. I need to check the landlord's shop. Yeah, since it's been a while since we had the Asurada orgy. The 8-player Asurada dorm orgy. Alright, where it gets all hot and heavy. Right? But yeah. Well, it is what it is. Okay, anything else I need here? Alright, I'm just gonna have it go to the AFK spot now then. Claim that. Oh yeah, I should make sure I grab these data repeaters and the compiling module. Because no reason not to keep stockpiling on them. Surely they'll be useful one day. Surely. Right, surely they'll be useful. Maybe. Eventually, hopefully. I have not really looked at anything from Honor of Kings World. But hey, that's cool for them, I guess. I have like not looked at anything. I know it's out for CN now. Right, apparently Mr. Cake was playing it for a bit. A couple days ago or something. The original is a MOBA, yeah. The reason why the original one exists is because basically when Tencent bought Riot Games and got ownership of League of Legends and stuff like that, they wanted to make like a special China-only version that was also playable on mobile. Riot said, fuck no, we're not doing it. So they basically just made their own. They got like another studio to make that. And that was what Honor of Kings is. Its entire existence originally has to do with basically being a mobile ripoff of League of Legends by Tencent. That's the whole reason why it even exists. But of course, that thing is like a very big in Asian space, in Asian countries and stuff, under different names. There's like Honor of Kings, and there's like another one for outside of China. It had like a different name. I don't know what it was called, but yeah, very popular. Again, because like easily accessible. You know, they pay ads or something to a lot of these phone companies, manufacturers, and whatever to get the games like pre-installed or whatever on phones and stuff, and all sorts of other things like that. But yeah, like it's understandable. It makes a lot of sense. Of course, it's gonna get like really popular like that, especially when it's super easily accessible. No, I thought it was like there's like another name for it for some countries. They don't call it Honor of Kings. I don't remember what it was called though. But yeah. Not really interested in the IP myself, but hey, if it's a good game for those people, good for them. Okay. I swear I heard it was like called something else before in some documentary of something I watched a while back. I could be remembering it wrong. Oh yeah, for sure, there's a lot of MOBAs out there. It is funny though, like, its entire existence though, it only is that way because Riot Games refused to initially make a mobile version of League of Legends. Now there is a League of Legends mobile version or whatever, right? But like, they took way too long that Tencent was like, fine, we'll make our own with another studio. It's kind of funny. Yeah. I mean, part of the problem was they took way too long. Right? And the thing is, it's like, you only have so much time to play so many games. And even more so if it's the same goddamn game. Just reskinned. So, it is what it is. Right, like, that's just kind of the reality of it. But it is funny, that's like, why it even exists. I mean, the way Valve works, they probably won't ever do that. If anything, my guess is they're just gonna make it so you can play the Dota 2 on mobile at some point. Keep in mind, you've heard of they're working on like the fixed translation layer and everything. So like, yeah. Like, they're working on the fixed translation layer so that you can eventually play PC games on mobile devices as well. They straight up were like, oh, you're this cool open source dev working on this project to make it so like x86 apps and stuff like that will work on ARM. They're like, okay, cool. You know what? We'll go pay you to keep doing it, to keep working on the project. Technically, they're not officially an employee of Valve, but like, it's like a really cool thing that they're doing. But yeah. So like, eventually I assume at some point we might get like a version of the Steam app where you could just download games directly from the Steam store instead of just being like a thing to verify to like you know, two-factor authenticate and just like manage buying and installing games on your Steam like from Steam on any of your computers. At least that's what I assume they're gonna eventually do. I mean, I could be wrong, right? I mean, the main reason why as well is because of the Steam frame. It's using an ARM-based Snapdragon chip. But yeah. I mean, it's gonna be really cool when that eventually becomes a thing, because like, there are so many really, really cool games, especially like indie games that are like very lightweight and easy to run. But like, they don't really exist on mobile. And there's a decent amount of them too that would be pretty nice to be able to play on mobile because like there's a decent amount of like point and click type of games. So like, they would be perfect for touchscreen. At least like on, let's say, a larger like Android tablet or something. They'd be pretty nice, you know? And then like, of course, there's people doing like all sorts of projects like Game Native and Game Hub, where you can install x86 Windows apps and run them on your phone. Kind of, like you could play GTA 5 on your phone. Not exactly the best way to play GTA 5, but like, you could. So like, I assume at some point that's gonna be a thing. But yeah. That said though, like, again, thanks to Stream Elements and Arknights Endfield for sponsoring the stream. We got another bounty there, right? Exclamation point. Endfield. Oh, you can use that command to see things there. And get the game. Right, we got another Enfield sponsor. Another one. Alright, we'll go add them. Oh, we need to add more people to our friends list. We need more people on our friends list. I have 6 empty spaces. Right, we need more people to send things and access your stock redistribution to make more stock bills. Hi there, Flagger. Welcome, welcome. Because we can never get enough stock bills. Yeah, I need a lot of them so I can get more gear crafted artifice for what's it called again? Perlica. I still need to min-max the stuff on Gilbert as well, and Arklight. Because we were messing around with the electric team. Right, we were playing Levitating team for a while, and now because we have the new character, we can go play Fangy in the electric team. Okay. Ah, rip. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Shit happens, man. It is what it is. Insane scam rate. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, that's gotcha for ya. They gotcha there. Alright, they gotcha there. Yeah, you wonder if he will uninstall for like he said for real this time. That would be something, man. That would truly be something. Alright, that would truly be something. Alright, let's go get these deliveries done. Yeah, you'll be in for another scammed ride. It is what it is. You should apply for like the CC program and stuff. He should try. Like, he plays a decent amount of it and everything. You know, he should try to apply. He might as well get like free stuff. He should. The drama on Twitter is funny. I mean, Twitter is Twitter, man. It's always full of dentage people. It is what it is, and obviously a lot of the drama is just really stupid. And the reality is, like, participating it is also kind of really dumb. Because the reality is, with a lot of the people doing the drama baiting and all the drama stuff out there, they're not really there to have a real serious conversation, debate, or anything like that. You know, the reality is it's far easier to communicate with special needs and people on the spectrum on the extreme end that actually needs assistance to do anything. It's a lot easier to communicate and get things across with them. And at least with them, it's like they actually at least have, you know, like a medical reason and everything for their unfortunate situation. You can't really say that about a lot of the people on Twitter. Especially those that are just farming drama. That's just the world of engagement baiting. It is what it is. Or especially when like they don't really care to have a discussion or anything. We should explode so you can get popcorn. Like, the best thing to do is just sit back and watch it. Watch it all burn and crash. And not do anything else there. Just stay from the sidelines. That's like the best thing to do. Either that or just ignore it. Alright, on to the next thing. Alright, we'll deliver it to Kit. I see. Alright. Let's go and get these deliveries done, and then we'll do more of the side quests around here. Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, people are just being pepeg all over the place. People gonna people at the end of the day. It is what it is. Right, it's not like that type of behavior is anything new with the tribalism and everything. I mean, like, you know, that thing's been around in gaming since forever. You know, kids have been arguing over shit on the playground for decades. You know, over all sorts of things and for some of the dumbest reasons. But yeah, that's just the world we live in. It is what it is. Oh, there's a marker stone thing. Okay. We'll open Baker. The Porsche Tiny Tin. I have no idea, man. I don't think it's even gonna come at launch. It's just a planned collab that they're working on there for NTE. Isn't that what they said in the stream? They didn't say it was gonna be there at launch. It's like, it said future content. But I assume it's just gonna be something that you just buy in-game with funds. They'll probably like have like a separate thing where you can buy wraps for the car. Like, you know, livery skins for it. I assume they're probably gonna have that you can buy in a gas shop or something. But I assume you can still get the base car for free. At least that's just what I'm gonna imagine. I don't think they're gonna put it in $100 gacha. I don't think they're gonna do it that way. Like, what I think they're gonna do is like how they do some of the... Remember the car skins in ToF? Remember when they had the two-seater? I think that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do the same thing as like the two-seater car skin in ToF. Like the really cool one with all the VFX on it. They're probably just gonna have it so like you can buy that with paid currency, but you can get the base car for free. That's my assumption.
People said that everyone who fell for the city will get their names carved on an internal wall.
Okay, they're gonna carve names on the wall?
Maybe needed to engrave a name on the stone face. Bosun, we can submit an official application to Captain Mjolnir.
No way! Please don't!
Oh?
They are Wulingers, and we are stock hitters. We are different. This whole thing is just a mess.
Yes.
You know, I don't know if it's just the brain rot and stuff from me growing up and like the unhealthy amount of World of Warcraft I used to play back when I was in like elementary school and in high school. But like, for some reason, every time I see the word stockade, all I think about is fucking Hogger. And the stockade dungeon from WoW. I don't know why.
I actually want.
I don't know why. I haven't played WoW in more than 10 years.
Enfield Tech and
But I just keep thinking about freaking Hogger.
Bosun, your brother's actual name.
正够, Jiang Zhenggo. Zheng is our generation name. So you found a way to engrave his name?
Okay.
Oh, look here. Your brother's name is already on the wall.
What?
Oh.
Really? Let me see. By Talos, that is his name. Is there another Wulinger with the same name?
Oh.
Now that's weird, because Rusty Hook is engraved right after it.
Okay.
Who did this? When did it happen?
It looks newly inscribed. Endman, any ideas?
Not many people know Rusty's real name.
Oh, it must be her.
Okay.
Mifu is truly a righteous soul. You gotta thank her properly if you see her during the service.
Are you saying that Madam Captain of the Watchguards carved my brother's name on this wall? Does
Yep.
that mean people are gonna remember him too?
Yes, he has been inscribed with the heroes of Wuling. He shall be remembered by many.
Rusty, you made it. You are a true hero now.
Okay.
Every soul who rests here gave their life for Wuling. The fact that they rest here proves there is something they held dearer than their own lives.
Okay.
Honor, duty, and virtue. Death has not defeated them. In fact, they have emerged triumphant. Let us pay our respects to the deserving victors.
Alright, oh, we get another thing here. Okay. Alright, we go to the Aunt Hyun's place. Mm-hmm.
The air is dry, and the skies look good. I shall rest well tonight.
Oh wait, there's one thing I need to do. Give me a sec. Alright, cool. Alright, made the fix. Alright, we head on over there. We go on in here. Mm-hmm. Oh, we gotta investigate the kitchen. Okay. Oh, there's another one over here.
The kitchen's been searched. Let's check the storage room inside.
And then over here.
Mifu, we found some clues. Maybe we can help investigate the break-in for you?
Oh,
Let me guess.
the kitchen got broken into.
Clues point to someone you know.
Oh,
It's Atsai, right?
how'd you know?
Spending years in the watch guards will sharpen one's intuition.
Okay.
I'll take care of Wang Tian. You can go ahead and take care of Atsai.
We'll definitely get to the bottom of this. Atsai really likes Wu Ling. I don't think he would do anything stupid. So, we should find Atsai quickly to learn about the truth.
Alright, this way.
Where is he? Did he run away? Oh dear, he's getting really sus. I don't think he ran away. The stall equipment is still working. We should take a closer look.
Okay.
This seems like a note he wrote for himself. Does that mean he went straw mushroom foraging? Let's go find him.
Alright, we gotta go over there for straw mushrooms. Okay, this way. Alright, let's head on over again.
Get away from me! Thank you all. Oh, this place is more dangerous than I thought. Imagine getting killed over some straw mushrooms.
Okay.
I'm just glad you're really here for the mushrooms instead of running away.
Running away? No. Straw mushrooms are sold out everywhere. We can only forage for them. Sheesh. I wouldn't have had to come out here in the first place if she hadn't touched my stuff. I know my place is a dump, but I know where everything is.
Okay.
Oh, I'm talking about someone else. Not you, of course.
Okay. Anything special about these straw mushrooms?
It's just a shroom, but it's got a really interesting story. This, my friends, is the very soul of my art. Without it, my plan would be a racing burden beast without a saddle.
Okay.
Atsai, before we get into that, we got some serious questions to ask. I need you to be honest with us.
Huh?
Someone broke into Aunt Tian's house. Here are the clues we found at the scene.
Someone broke into her place? How? What happened?
Yeah.
Wait, this is the jar of shrooms I lost. How did it end up at her place? I never brought it there.
Hold up. You lost this jar? What do you mean you never brought it there?
What are you trying to suggest? She took my jar of shrooms.
Wait, are you saying that Aunt Tian took your stuff?
Yeah, she hates it when I add shrooms to the braised meat noodles. Can't stop going on about how her recipe is the popular choice.
Yep.
This evidence seems pretty unrelated to me.
A diary? Is this some kind of a joke? I don't read childish scribbles. Just a bunch of stupid nonsense.
Alright.
This has to be yours, right?
No wonder I couldn't find this thing anywhere.
What? Did you really break into Aunt Tian's place? And I trusted you so much.
Break into her place? Hey, I'm not a thief, okay?
Okay.
I went back to my aunt's place for my stuff. My band residence ID was at her place, and I needed to get a temporary business license.
What? The two of you are relatives? Aunt Tien is literally your aunt?
Okay.
Yeah. My dad and mom passed away, so it was my aunt who raised me. But I'm a grown-up now. Gotta start my own biz and go my own way. Let's just say my aunt and I don't really agree on everything.
Okay.
She's got tons of outdated ideas and kept trying to get in my way.
Well, if you're family, why'd you have to sneak around and act all sus?
Isn't it obvious? I don't want to run into my aunt again. We got into
Okay.
a big argument and I moved out after that. I'm a grown-up and I'm doing very well on my own. But someone refuses to believe in that. Sometimes her nagging is like a broken record. I can't take it anymore. Get those strange ideas out of your head. No, stop adding weird stuff to the noodles. What a mess. You can't take care of yourself.
Okay.
Just last year she wanted me to take over the noodle biz, but it's because she doesn't want me to join the TGCC as a catastrophe writer.
What is a catastrophe writer?
Yeah, what's that?
It's getting more and more complicated. We should head back and double check with Aunt Tien.
Yeah, and I'm glad we got all that cleared up before you threw me into prison. All right, gotta get back to work. Just go ask my aunt if you have any more problems.
Okay. Let's go back there. Mm-hmm.
Only by walking upon the land can we
Right, we're
truly
almost
appreciate
there.
every breath and pulse of life. And this is what
Okay.
Endfield is fighting for.
Let's head on over here.
Aunt Tien, things would have been easier for us if either of you told us about it.
I'm sorry, Captain Me, for causing you so much trouble. Aze got all sorts of ideas and inherited his mother's temper. Once he made up his mind, not even 10 burden fists can rein him in. I hardly have time to take proper care of him. I was hoping to get that available store, so I don't have to work from my noodle cart again.
Damn.
The kid might even decide to come back and help at a proper shop. Really sorry about making a scene, Captain Me. I will make some extra sweet rice cakes for the watch guards tomorrow.
It's alright.
Okay.
Mifu and Aunt Tien, you're still here.
Yeah, we talked to Azar.
What happened?
Atsai said that Aunt Tien took his stuff.
Aunt Tien, I better leave this to you.
Oh, darlings, you really went out of your way. I really want Atsai to inherit my business, so he will have an easier time in life. But he
Okay.
kept adding straw mushrooms to the noodles instead of proper meat. He's ruining the brand name.
Okay.
I tried talking sense, but he raised his voice and riled me up. So after delivering some food to his place, I just decided to clean up his mistakes. I'm not making things hard for him. As elders, we must rein in the young ones before they smash themselves into a wall.
But Adzai told us he needs these straw mushrooms for an important event.
Huh? Well, maybe I didn't know about that. But Aza is a kid with all sorts of crazy ideas. I don't want him to feel defeated.
Alright. We'll just put that one.
You were right. Aza is all grown up now. we should let the competition decide then. I should see
Okay.
with my own eyes what that kid is up to.
It's just a misunderstanding. The best way for things to turn out.
Oh, I should have seen it. They're both Zalax, and they look alike. They've got the temper too. I'm now super excited about the competition tomorrow.
Oh, okay. This question was like, you do a section of it every day, and then eventually it gets finished. That's why I just felt a bit like weird and disjointed. Because like the next part I won't get till the next day, and we did part of it yesterday. Okay. So it's like that. Cool. That's one way to stall out progression and stuff. Alright, let's go get that energy alluvium done. I still need to get the thing for the weapon to slot in. Right, let's get loaded on in. Oh wait, it's over here.
I'll leave that side to you.
Can we do it again?
You responded like light. We're united as one.
Better luck for you now.
I shall sneak the rest.
We can go load the stuff here. Let's see what we got. No, we need will attack suppression. Damn, some of these are like really cool, but... Oh wait, you know, here it is. Alright, we got it. So now we can go and get thing upgraded.
Did you just call me? Are you looking for my company?
That's Intellect, Art, Twilight. We'll have to look for that. That's attack, agility, attack, flow as well. I don't have a second one of those. Okay.
Endman, I added a new module to the Tierscher apparatus. Shall we see how it performs?
Alright, this is the one. Will attack suppression. There we go, I got that maxed out. How's their stats looking now? They have 62, 62, 39 attack. Look at that. Crazy. Big attack. Right, she got big attack. Alright, we got big attack on the 6k attack. Alright, that's a lot of attack.
Did you just call me? Are you looking for my company?
Yeah, having like attack percent bonus is like pretty big. Because it's like a separate multiplier. And then the attribute one is a different one on over top of it all. And then there's the stuff there. Alright, very nice. There's still all this other stuff that I have not unlocked all the things of yet. But that's fine. Oh yeah, that's right. I have the things that I was gonna put down in Wuling. I'm trying to remember where it was so I can put it back in the exact spot it was supposed to be.
Did you just call me? Are you looking for...
Yeah, I'm gonna put the things down.
Bamboo gummies are back for a limited time. Come give them a try.
Right, I think it was like placed over here, right? In front of this shop. There was like 2 of them. But is it facing the right way? Oh wait. Oh, this one's facing the wrong way. There we go. Got him placed nicely right over here. Where it belongs. Alright, let's see. What else do we need to get done? Wait, do I have enough production of something else? Well, I guess it's because like I've also been dumping a bunch of stuff in this thing too. Okay. That's fine.
I'd rather give credit to Tenshi Drown though.
Alright, let's go do the quest there. Alright, let's go finish up some of these older side quests. Alright, let's get loaded on in. Okay.
You arrived in good time, Endman. I've looked around the suspect locations and have a good idea of what's going on. I believe our Miss Jones escaped through here while the guards were changing their shifts. What do you think, Endman?
I guess that's what happened.
So, for our next course of action?
Finer.
Indeed. If she wanders off too far, things might get complicated.
Okay.
I just hope she didn't throw away my business card. If she got into trouble, she wouldn't know who to call. Incoming call from an unknown number.
What a coincidence.
Hello? Help! Help! Please help! Hold on. Is this Miss Jones?
Yeah, it's me. I'm sorry, I really mean it. This place is way bigger than I thought. I shouldn't be running all over the place.
Let me guess. Are you lost?
Yeah, I've got no idea where I am right now. Everything looks the same in this place. Just come and save me, please. I really need help. I don't want to die here.
Oh dear, that sounds terrible. I hope you've learned your lesson. Our Endman was being really nice and honest last time. Nobody was trying to scare you.
I know. I should have listened. I was too confident. Please just come and save me. I swear I won't go running off on my own again. I promise.
Easy there, Miss Jones. Try to calm down and take a deep breath. You just said everything looks the same at your current location, right? Take a photo with your handy term and send it to us. We'll use that photo to find where you are.
I'm right here.
Phewie. Got it. Endman, I'm sending you the photo as well. Alright, Miss Jones, we're coming to pick you up.
Thank you so much.
Don't get too excited. I need you to look for a safe place to hide and stay out of sight.
Okay, got it. Hide myself in a safe place.
And please, for goodness sake, don't be so loud. Stay away from local wildlife and avoid dark places.
Got it. I'll be very quiet.
Okay.
I dealt with something similar before, and I had to contact my client to get permission to act. Ugh, jeez, what a hassle that was. The TGCC may lack everything, but they're never short on rules.
Alright, it's the sign here and the thing there.
I can handle hiccups and slip-ups. It's
Oh.
the delays that make things complicated. Thank Talus I'm a resourceful girl. Or I'd have changed careers ages ago.
Oh, it's over there.
And my ex-boss, there were good memories, but the bad ones easily overshadowed them. graffiti and the destruction. A classic land-breaking signature. Oh my! This is the latest handy term from the TGCC. Who might its owner be? I don't...
Alright, we gotta go this way for footprints.
The ether ruptured.
Alright, I'm gonna go this way.
Footprints are as clear as day. We should be close to our journalist.
We getting buggers?
A fine can of black beans, half eaten and tossed aside. These LBs. This roadblock is obviously made by LBs. Wait, I see a piece of ripped clothing dangling from it. The color and material look familiar.
Intruders! Get that prisoner, leave them here! Stop them! Don't let anyone pass!
Spot an opening!
Alright, now we keep going further.
Reception. They mentioned a prisoner. Maybe that's...
Oh, this way.
Looks like we've arrived in time. Endman, I'll take care of that bunch, and you handle the rest of the rabble.
Damn, ripped off. Only 3 viewers, but like... There's not much going on this patch. After the main story, so... Understandable. Though I guess people have Warp Server Season 2, but I don't play Warp.
Truth be told, this wasn't a hard-won battle.
I pray that the land accepts you all.
Best thing I've done today.
You finally made it. I thought I was gonna die here. I never knew those maniacs were landbreakers. They're so terrifying and nothing like the LBs I've met before. They couldn't be reasoned with. I tried to
Yep.
escape, but I barely got it.
Dota 2 is still as popular as ever.
Talos 2 is a big place. Since we have LBs who speak human, we'll also have LBs who refuse to speak human. In any case, I believe this ordeal may have provided the new materials you need for your article, Miss Jones.
New material?
I hope I didn't go overboard with the things I said. Well then, allow me to express my sincere apologies.
I got it. I'll call it the Valley 4 Documented. I'll focus on the state of the disaster and how Endfield professionals dealt with it, and embellish the story with descriptions of the complex local geography and the LBs who refuse to speak human. Thank you both. You saved my life and even gave me interesting material for my article. I was a little oblivious to the dangers of Valley 4. I'm really sorry. I must have given you and your UWST friends nothing but trouble.
We did what we had to, and I'm pleased to hear that we've arrived at an understanding.
We sure did. I'll be tagging along and heading back with you. And I promise I won't run off again.
Okay. We gotta go to the hub base now. Alright, we gotta go to the hub.
Something's off. The results don't match the expected model.
Our colleagues have arrived to give you a ride out of the valley, Miss Jones. This is where we go our separate ways. We fixed your handy term as well. Unfortunately, we couldn't save all of the data.
Thank you so much. I don't really know how to repay your kindness.
How about a few good words and some positive publicity for Endfield?
That goes without saying. You don't even have to ask. And you'll be the heroes of my upcoming exclusive. I'll make sure you get pages worth of coverage.
Is that so? Well, we'll be looking forward to your story, Raquel.
Okay.
Okie doke. This job has ended pretty well. I guess it's safe enough for me to exit the picture, Endman? Can't help it. I thought I told you before, Endman. My schedule is packed. The supervisor did some schedule manipulation arts to help me bend the rules a little. And you should know that it came at the cost of my future leave. But what can I say? I would gladly spend my leave to go on a mission with our very own Endministrator. So, if we get another mission like this, don't forget to give me a call, Endmin.
Alright. Okay, that mission's complete. Okay, let's get like all these other older missions done. Oh, it's all the way there at the factory. Okay.
Greetings. Are you the representative of Endfield Industries?
I am. Are you an agent of Ericsson?
Yes. That will be me. I didn't expect your company to send someone so young-looking. My name is Hartman, Senior Marketing Specialist at Ericsson Trading House. This is my business card. Please, add me to your list of contacts.
Okay.
You're actually the Administrator? Of course. I just didn't expect the Administrator would personally come to meet me. This deal must be extremely important to your organization. So, as per our previous agreement, let's proceed with the product demo.
Enman, ready to give a product demo? I've marked the zipline deployment sites. That hill over there has the required elevation and a pretty decent view. It's perfect for showcasing the capabilities of our zipline. Let's go there.
This height and this distance. Honestly, I'm a little nervous.
Well,
What do you mean they're making news?
capabilities of Enfield soon enough. Enman, let's lay down the first zipline pylon.
Alright, we must construct additional pylons for Ericsson.
It's like pulling something out of your pocket and letting it build itself out of thin air. Imagine if we had this tech in the band.
Oh wait, I have to use a different one. We gotta construct an additional pylon for Ericsson. Speaking of Ericsson, remember when like Sony made those Ericsson phones or whatever? I remember like as a kid, like way back then, I really wanted to get that that Sony Ericsson Xperia Play phone.
We truly appreciate every breath.
Because like I thought it was like super cool, like that phone. This was like what, like 12, 13 years ago, where like you can turn it on its side, flip it out, and you get like a game controller built into the phone. I wanted one of those as a kid. Because like I thought that thing was like the coolest thing ever. Like way back in the day. The Xperia Play phone. It's kind of a shame and like a missed opportunity that they don't make they have never like tried to make a new version of that. Like especially now with like modern hardware, like that stuff would be like a really cool. It probably would sell like decently well, I think. Like especially with like now where you have like these apps to like stream games from various different devices. Like I know they have like that PlayStation Portal, for example, for the PS5. But honestly, I feel like if they instead just like made the Xperia Play phone, like a new version of the Xperia Play phone, and just let people like connect to like the streaming stuff there, that would be like a really cool. Right, because like there already is an app where you can like stream games from like your PlayStation to your phone. If anything, if you have a decent like higher end phone, the actual stream quality is way better than what you would get out of the PlayStation Portal. Especially in terms of like just latency and bandwidth, because they're only using a Wi-Fi 6E on the Wi-Fi 6E connection on the PlayStation Portal, and I think it's like it's a MediaTek Wi-Fi 6 module that's in there that they're like using. And like, I'm gonna be honest, out of like all like the Wi-Fi modules you can get, like the worst ones to get are like the MediaTek ones. They have like all sorts of issues. Yeah, if you have like problems like on like let's say a Windows machine, and if it's a MediaTek Wi-Fi chip that you have in there, it's probably that. I'm assuming that like in some cases, if you were to disable that, a lot of issues would probably go away, but you'd have to use a different wireless adapter. It's same way with Linux and other stuff too. For some reason. But like, yeah, if they made like a new PlayStation phone like that, it'd be really cool. Too bad they don't. Oh, I have to power this thing? Alright, I'm gonna have to go route power to that tower. I mean, like, no, Sony still makes phones. They don't really sell it all that well, though. They have, like, really good cameras, actually. But, like, nobody talks about them. Part of the problem, though, is, like, you're better off buying a different phone with the same Sony camera built in than you are buying the Sony phones that they make these days, if you care about the camera. Because the weird software stuff that they put on their phones is kind of shit, from what I've heard. It's not even that. No, like the Sony camera sensors are really good on that they make for phones and stuff like that. They're really, really good. It's just that like their weird software stuff they put in there is like so shit. Like I remember like a couple months back I saw like a reviewer like talking about the stuff there, because they were like, yeah, like they still do make phones. They just don't brand them with the Ericsson thing anymore. It's just that the way they've handled things has just not been great. But honestly, like as a gimmick though, like I mean, like mobile gaming is like really popular these days, anyways. So like if they brought back the Xperia Play phone, it'd be really cool to have. Like, especially for, like, people who are, like, into, like, emulators and stuff like that. It'd be a really, really cool phone to have. Because you'd have the built-in controls. Right? Like, for those who don't know, the phone looked like this. Right, this was from 2011. I really wanted this thing back in the day as a kid. But yeah, this is 15 years old. This thing is like a really, really cool phone. You would like slide it open. And then you would have like, again, you got a D-pad, you got this touch sensor for 2 analog sticks, and then your buttons there. Like, this would be a really, really cool phone. Yeah, I wanted one of these as a kid. Like, this thing would have been awesome to have. Like, I'd like to see this thing like brought back. Like, they make all these gaming phones. Like, you have, like, the Red Magic and all these other things, like, these gaming phones and stuff like that. But why don't they make this thing? Like, honestly, like, at this point, like, phones have gotten, like, so thin that, like, I honestly have, like, a hard time, like, holding on to them because of how thin they are. Especially when they're, like, thick. They're not thick. They're thin, but they have, like, these really big They're, like, really big slabs, but they're super thin. I end up, like, dropping my phone a ton. Because it's, like, a bit awkward to hold. But, like, honestly, I'd love for this type of thing to get brought back. I'd buy one. But yeah, hi Kazuki. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the era was short. That thing was like running like Android 2 or something. But yeah, that stuff was like super cool. Like, it'd be awesome if, like, they brought it back. Oh, no, it's not the Ericsson division, but, like, Sony still has their own phones. Yeah, I know. I use a GameStar controller. It's not even just on mobile. Like, GameStar just has some, like, really good game controllers, not just on mobile. But yeah, like, the main game controller that I use these days, like, when I'm actually playing games on a controller is a GameStar controller. Though it's an older model they don't make anymore. It's, like, it's really nice. No, like, it's a lot better, too, than, like, the official, like, Xbox controllers and, like, a PlayStation gamepad and stuff. Same with the Switch Pro controller. It's a way better quality controller. Despite costing, like, a third of the price of buying the official one. The official ones there. A part of it is because of, how, like, the stuff is, like, set up on it. But also they have, like, holodeck sensors and stuff. But the other thing, too, is with the dongle on them, the input latency is, like, so low that, like, the actual polling rated input latency of that controller, like, some of, like, the nicer GameStar controllers, is better than using the, a Switch controller or PlayStation controller or any of those controllers wired. It has less latency, which is just insane when you think about it. Right? Like, imagine, like, a freaking wireless controller, wireless, is better than a freaking wired controller. Like, it's just, like, really nuts when you think about it. But, like, that's just the reality we live in. Somehow, like, that's the thing. Are they the most amazing game controllers you can get? No, there's even better ones that are, like, stupid more expensive. But yeah. Honestly though, like, speaking of game controllers, like, one of these days I kind of want to get, like, one of those, it was, like, the Chinese Apex game controller thing I saw. I think it was, like, the FlyDigi controller. But, like, I don't really play that many games that use a controller. But, like, I think, because, like, the thing is, like, some really cool stuff for, like, macros and all sorts of other features. I kind of want one, but I can't really justify buying one. Because, like, I wouldn't get that much use out of it, and it's, like, to get one over, I'd be, like, spending, like, $200 Canadian or something. Their Pocket Taco? No, I have not. But yeah, there's, like, a lot of cool stuff out there. But yeah, like, what's funny though is, like, like, if I was, like, to do, like, try to do, like, some speedrun stuff in, like, some older games and stuff like that, there's a lot of, like, really cool text and stuff like that I can do with the GameStar controller that I cannot do with, like, the official, game controllers from, like, a PlayStation controller or an Xbox controller or a Switch controller. Because the latency, input latency is too high. It's just, like, straight up impossible. like, I can't get it to work nicely, but if I use, like, an old wired controller for the game stick control, I can do it no problem. It's stuff like the backwards long jump, the ass, wiping thingy that you would do on the stairs in, like, a Mario 64. I can't for the life of me do that shit on an official Xbox controller on an emulator. I can't, but, like, this really old-ass, like, 20-year-old Logitech wired controller, I can do it first try, no problem. The GameStop controller, I can do that shit first try, no problem. But, like, my Switch Pro controller, I can't do it. My old DualShock 4 controller, I can't do it with that. My Xbox Series controller and the Xbox One controller that I've had, I also couldn't do it with do those tricks with it. What the hell? It's powered. What the hell? Oh, I need to put a zipline pylon here then, I guess? Oh. But yeah. But yeah, those phone clips, there's so many of them out there. There's also like tons of like 3D print things you can get. But like, there's a lot more than just Game Boy games you can do in your phone, man. Especially with like more like higher end modern phone. Like if your phone can play at like a decent frame rate any of these modern 3D gacha games, your phone can probably play games on the Switch emulator better than the Switch can. And I'm not exaggerating, I'm not joking or anything about that. Like it straight up can. Which is kinda crazy. But like, not really. When you think about it. It's just more of just how underpowered and how cheap, I guess you could say, the Switch One is. I mean, part of the reason why is like the Switch One is using a chip that literally nobody wanted. Like, NVIDIA made this Tegra chip and nobody fucking wants it. So like, Nintendo got them for like a bargain basement pricing in the clearance bin. Yeah, I mean, effectively it is a toy. If you get one of those early model Switches that you can run custom firmware and stuff with, though, it's a pretty neat toy. If you have one of those. Because there's a lot of cool things you can do with homebrew and custom firmware on a Switch. But yeah, if you have an unwanted Switch, though, it's not the same story. But like, honestly though, I really wish like one of those like those types of like the phone with like the slide out keyboard and thing like that. Not a keyboard tray, like slide out gamepad on there would like make a comeback. I want like a new version of the Xperia Play phone, especially because the phones these days, they have like a like a larger screens, thinner bezels and everything, so you'd have like a lot more screen real estate and everything. It'd be really cool. It'd be really, really cool to have. And battery life on phones is like, you know, today way better than it was back then. Again, because like chips are like way more efficient and everything now. At least, you know, compared to back then, they're a lot more powerful too. And again, like the stuff you can play on phones these days and what you can run is pretty nuts compared to back then. Right, like you got people out there like even trying to install like Steam games and playing them on their phone, right, with GameHub and Game Native. Like, can you imagine? Like, it'd be really cool to have.
Gosh, this doesn't look like good news.
Clicks power keyboard? Not really for playing, I see. So speaking of keyboards, I remember like, I think it was like it was something called the Flex keyboard or something. I saw like this really, really cool keyboard where it's just like, this thing that you would like overlay on top of the screen and you can put all sorts of cool stuff. Let me see if I can pull it up actually. Because like, this thing was really neat, then I saw the price and I'm like, you know what? And it's like a pre-order and everything, I'm like, never mind. But like, this thing looks sick. Like, look at this. you can like make whatever different backgrounds or whatever. You can have the text or whatever be anything because it's literally just a screen underneath these switches. Like this thing looks like it'd be really cool to have. That said, I saw the price and I'm like, you know what? Never mind. Like here, let me pull it up. I'd love to like try one of these one day, but like, why isn't their website working? Their website's like being really, really slow. Because like the price is like stupid, crazy expensive. Yeah, so like let's say like you'd have to get modules, so like we're talking like to get like key modules I've added to the top $40. It looks like that. The pricing is, you know, kinda insane. Okay. They're just super heavy that it's making my overload. It like you would add like 4 of them, whatever, and then like the freaking subtotal of $569. I'm like, yeah, never mind. And the thing is too, the reason why like I'm also like somewhat skeptical of it is I don't know how many of you have a Elgato Stream Deck or one of those knockoffs, but pressing the keys on them, that type of keys to be pressing. They have like the cool configurable screen underneath. Like, I mean, I still like really like my Stream Deck because it's very convenient to have all those keys and everything as like a macro keypad, but it's not exactly the nicest keys to be pressing into. That's called the Flux keyboard though. And that's why I'm also like skeptical of that, and like outside of that price, like $569, and it's like, you know, like starting at, and then like there's like a bunch of empty spots there that you would probably want to add modules to. Each module is $40 and there's 4 empty slots. You know, and again, that's US dollars, and that's before taxes, before shipping. Like by the time you get like a fully configured keyboard, you're looking at spending like what, $600, $700? You know, and then I convert to exchange rate, like that's literally like well over 1,000 Canadian dollars. No way am I buying that. Especially when you'd have to like pre-order it and then wait a couple months for it to arrive. I do not have FAA soundbite on my Stream Deck. I do not.
It really hurts.
But yeah.
For this guy?
I mean, that keyboard though looks really cool.
Let me take a look. Who attacked you?
I don't know. Land breakers, probably.
Just a flesh wound. No
Okay.
problems. They weren't out to take his life. Herbs nearby should be able to stop the bleeding. Let's look for some.
Oh, you sent. Send it through Discord.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Or exclamation point Discord for the thing if you need a link. But yeah. Seriously, I need to get a piece of bug flower to craft powder for him. Can't I just get like a bunch from my inventory? I guess I'll have to go find bug flower first. Where the hell am I gonna find bug flower? Here we go, I got bug flower. Okay, let's give him the bug flower powder.
This place is one blighted backwater. No way I'm coming back here, no matter how
Okay.
many orders they provide. It all happened just now. I got back, found the contract, and started driving to your place. Everything was fine until, kabam! The tires of my car blew out.
Rep.
So I stopped the car to take a look. Then I found myself surrounded by a landbreaker mob. They attacked me, dragged me out of the car, threw me on the ground, and nabbed all my stuff. Getting mugged happens all the time, but these breakers actually said, "Too little money, leader won't be happy." I mean, they took all my money. Isn't that enough?
Did the breakers
Okay.
say those words? This looks suspicious to me, Anmin. Let's investigate the site of the attack.
Enmin, we should scan the site. I'll get people from the tech divisions to analyze it. This will take a while. I'll try to prioritize this job ticket. Feel free to continue with your investigation.
Nice, yeah. Oh, add me if you're on the NA server, add me to your friends list. You can see my UID there. If I don't already have you there. If not... wait, how do I get the UID? I will never not be lost in this UI. There you go. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well, that's fine. Well, for anyone who is also playing Enfield, there's my UID.
Doesn't look right. These landbreakers conducted the attack too professionally. Yes, an amateurish pretense of a landbreaker attack. True breakers won't take out tires with crossbow bolts. They only grab things that look expensive. Files and contracts are worthless to them. This
Okay.
feels like a setup done by civilized people from the band.
Oh yeah, and another side note, I did also update. I'm still working on like upgrading my Discord server with some things, but I did put an NTE channel on my Discord server now. I should have added it a long time ago, but it's there now for people. Yeah, it should be there now. There's still some stuff I want to like upgrade to like make it easier, just like between, to make it a bit more modern. I'll need to figure out how to get that stuff set up at some point though. But I did put that in earlier. I pinned in the redeem codes from the stream though. In the channel.
The air is dry, and the skies look good. I shall rest well tonight.
Yeah, it should be in Games Corner. The ceiling, but hi there, Arctic G Fairy. Welcome. I made some slight tweaks to my microphone settings. I don't know if you prefer this better than what it was before, but if you're curious, I can do a quick comparison with the older settings. Right, this is the older mic settings, and this is the newer one. I made a slight tweak. I think it should be at least a little bit clearer now compared to before. But yeah. character before. But yeah, like, what do you guys think? You prefer the newer one over the older one?
She was doing fine, and she didn't say anything about the Great Oak. It's all my fault. I thought Granny would be
It was
alright.
always clear?
Sergeant
Okay.
Joy even reminded me to pay close attention yesterday. Wait. Matt and his crew probably removed the temporary barricades. Granny. Oh no, she might have found out.
Oh.
Okay, I'll take you where Granny last visited. Perhaps we'll be able to find some clues.
Okay. Hmm.
Endman, over here.
Oh, over here. You know, I should do some of these. I should.
Ready for a really long...
Just to get the free currency and stuff. Yeah, I wonder if this is like a pre-rendered cutscene or just like the actual game itself. Oh, is it pre-rendered? I see. Oh, but these iframes are like super annoying.
From the storms, it came.
So we can keep attacking it. Alright, next phase. I mean, it depends on when it comes out, but like, honestly, out of the gate, the things that would come to mind outside of my stuff would probably be wait and see what Maggie has out. I would look at Maggie, and then there's like a non-pawn or like the two things that I would think of. And then if you want to see like CN stuff earlier, during the initial launch period, I have no idea how they're gonna do stuff after the initial launch though. Then you can look at Mr. Cake or Gidio. Those are like the only ones I would really look into.
Much better.
To check out. You spelled this thing wrong. It's Gateeoo. But yeah. Those are what I would like look at. Who else I would look at.
Accepts you all.
But yeah. So like there's that. Wait, I actually need a... Yeah, I'm not gonna spend sanity on this. Alright, let's go fight it again on the harder mode. I don't know why you would do this mode though to farm the mats when there's like another mode, the crisis drills, which is way shorter, way easier to do than like fighting these bosses. It's part of why like I never bother to do these.
From the storms, it came. A hush of thunder, a streak of rain.
Yeah, this setup is so much nicer to play than the older setup that I was using for things. Yeah, they do. I've been using... Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, it does the attack there sooner. I have to go to the thingy. But yes. So like you can see here, this one gives D96 steel samples. I do not do those to farm those materials. If I want those materials... wrong button. Crisis drills... right here. And instead you just fight a bunch of trash mobs in a room. And you can get the boss materials there. It's the same amount. And it's like slightly less of the cost as well. Sanity cost is lower. So like you're better off doing those instead of these re-crisis ones. Because they're easier and they're way faster. So, like that's why like I never bothered to like do these after the fact. Because you're better off not doing them. Like as weird as it sounds, like there's the first clear reward, but that's it.
All operators accounted for. We face it together. True knowledge is. Let's flip the world!
From the storms, it came.
Sterilize this area!
A hush of thunder, a streak of rain.
Yeah, this setup flows really nicely.
Sterilize this area!
You can't escape this.
It's cozy up with gravity!
Much better. I shall sweep the rest.
Awesome! Can we do it again?
Blades unleashed.
We're gonna go back in here. Alright.
Let's flip the world! Target locked, fire!
Alright, next phase. Oh yeah, you have to apply for it. I don't care for the combat that much. They have a new one for the new Neferth boss, but like I didn't bother applying.
Outstanding technique.
Where you can like try to get the prize.
Like a flash, it struck.
Target locked, fire!
The problem too is like if you don't have like a whaled setup, you technically have a pretty decently sized disadvantage, but because of how much you can gain from dupes. Especially with how like the stat stuff works for some of these the characters here. I mean, it's gacha game thing. It's a whale race to an extent.
You never give up. You never really lose.
Every wildland being must endure hardship to.
But like, yeah, like I could have applied to one. But like again, like you see how long that fight is. You're like kind of just better off doing it in like doing the other thing instead to farm those mats.
This is no friendly.
But yeah, the new Fangy electric comp, at least it has a much better pacing through it compared to some of the other ones that you can play. I mean, you can see it right there with what I was doing.
I pulled it off, right?
We found Granny Jenner.
What? You found her? Where is
Okay.
she right now?
The Originium sampling garden. You can head back now.
Alright, it's over there. Let's head on back there. But like, yeah. I know Maggie won the recent one, but like, she went in and like went super sweaty after like optimizing and maxing everything. But yeah. There was one I could have applied for. Because like the way it works is basically on the creator Discord, they send out applications if you want to apply for the speedrun competition. And then you just send your submission in. I didn't apply. I just couldn't be bothered. I mean, I could. I just don't care for the combat that much. And again, like, you know, it's a gacha game. They sell you power. You're going to get power increases by getting more of the stuff here. Like, this is straight up right here. It'll multiply my skill multiplier by 1.15. That's a 15% damage increase. You know, I can kill things 15% faster with that. That's one extra copy. Add this in, I get an extra 15% damage boost to my skill. There's also that slight increase to my attack set with the 20 will. Main thing is that. The third dupe. Battle skill of this thing improved. After consuming electrification, the debuff that I apply, I get 10 more SP, and the blades that I place on the field last 10 seconds longer, so I can stack them for even more damage. You know, the next dupe here, alt energy cost reduced by 15%. I could only use my alt one time during that boss fight because it wasn't long enough for me to charge up a second one. But if I had 15% reduction to the cost plus the extra SP from this, this one, I probably could have gotten it a second time. And then there's this one too. Ignores 15, I think it's 15% of the enemy's electric resistance. I'm not entirely sure how the damage calculator works for this game, but the higher the enemy's resistance value, the bigger of an impact this actually means. It doesn't straight directly mean 15% more damage dealt. It could be much higher than 15%, it could be slightly lower. But again, like, you would multiply all these effects on top of each other. Let's assume it's like roughly a 15% increase per node, right? That's 1.15. Raise that to the exponent 5. I'd basically be doing double the damage by having 5 copies of the character. Right, same thing. We go to the weapons. Right, like you can see here my operator attack as well, like 6239. If I got actually wait out here, what's the dupe effect here? Right, if I get this thing maxed out, I think if I go to the gacha banner we can see it. Right, so this is what I have here. Right, that's 32% electric damage dealt here. After you consume art reaction, you get an extra 40% skill damage there. After you cast an ultimate, you get an extra 80% on top. This is what it is when it's fully maxed out, max dupe on the weapon. That goes from 32% all the way to 44.8%. That becomes 56%, and that becomes an extra 112%. That's probably another like 15-20% more damage overall on, again, separate multiplier. I would literally do like maybe like 2 or 2.3x my damage if I had that again maxed out. I mean, that's what happens with these games, right? They sell you power. You know, you gotta approach things a bit differently. It's also why I don't really care nearly as much or value combat nearly as much in these games. Again, because part of it, and again, the way they end up balancing designing content around it, a lot more things are more HP spongy than anything else. Again, it's because they sell you power, right? And like it's just a numerical value you can kind of see there if you try to break it down. You're going to have a much higher output by having, you know, spending like $2,000 to go max out the character instead of spending nothing and just getting like the base copy like I do. It's not the same situation there. And again, for each of the team members for the utility, each one brings a variable amount of an increase again across the board. Numbers can be much higher there. I think like the main thing too is like if I had max Gilberta, I don't have Gilberta's signature weapon, but like, you know, there's a bunch of extra buffing passives and stuff like that I could get here. Better grouping from the first dupe, that doesn't really matter for the boss. I guess for that boss fight, because it does spawn in ads, this would help a little bit. That part doesn't really matter too much. Wait, no. Oh wait, no, it doubles the art susceptibility debuff, so it'll take more damage. It'll make the enemies take more damage. Again, that's a different multiplier. Extra energy efficiency gain, so I can use her ult more often, like 20% more often. Well, actually, no, wait. She gains 5% more energy, and then the cost is reduced by 15%. It's technically more than a 20% increase because they're different multipliers. Like, you take out the calculator, 1.05 times, you know, 1.15. Yeah, it's just under 21% increase. Again, and there's this part too, improve the length, so her debuff stuff like the length increases by 2 seconds. And then its damage multiplier again gets multiplied by 1.3. Like, there's some power boosts all over there too. Again, that's just what happens in these games. And I forget what her, like, signature weapon is. I don't use the signature weapon on her because I don't have it. I have the battle pass weapon on her. So the effect is much weaker, and again, this is not maxed out either. I mean, that's just what happens in these games. Right, like, again, like, you fully optimize things, the power increases, they really stack up, and, like, you know, the more damage you're doing, the faster you can clear things, and potentially, it gives you the opportunity to skip through certain things. If you kill it fast enough, you might be able to skip things.
You're back.
At least it's, like, again, like, the perspective and approach I look at it.
It's only been a little while, and you don't recognize Granny Jenna anymore?
No, I mean, yes, I do, but...
Silly girl. I just...
Yeah, like, that's just how it is, and again, that's just the mindset I go with.
I hope I didn't scare you.
No, of course not. Oh, Granny Jenner, I'm just so glad you're back. You're finally back with us.
Okay.
Apologies, Endman. This old lady probably gave you more than a royal share of trouble. It's quite the embarrassment, if you ask me. Now, I know you won't mind. You probably know there are certain things that eventually catch up with everyone. But I still have hope. Hope that I'll do everything I can. And entrust my ongoing duties to responsible hands before that eventuality befalls me. Now that may leave people sad and sorry, but it's at least better than doing nothing at all. Alia,
okay.
I believe you have that work manual of mine.
Ah yes, Granny Jenner,
Keep it safe. The manual has growth records of the great Originium oak, as well as lessons and techniques I jotted down after years of cultivating the sapling. You'll find it useful.
But...
You pay great attention to details, and you stick to your responsibilities. It'll set my mind at ease if I can entrust this to you, girl. Endmin, thank you. I actually wanted to say this when we met last time. I was hoping that you would return to Valley 4 again.
Okay.
The very place where you planted the great oak with your own hands. Back then, the situation forced our hand. We did our best, but we couldn't keep the great Originium oak safe, nor protect the home.
Alright, you read that first, Reptile. Sorry I missed your message earlier.
Remains the most
I was like trying to respond and talk about something else while looking at the game.
and I have endured. For years, I've committed myself to tending these little saplings. My only wish is to see our great oak take root once more in the land, and then reach up for the skies. I hope the great oak will again become our cradle, our hope. And now, I've finally caught a glimpse of a possibility. So if that day does come, can I ask you to
Hi, Kumake. Welcome, welcome.
Endmin?
We're doing fine.
Please watch over the new oak. As
We got
well as
our
these lands,
sponsored Enfield stream right now. Right, exclamation point, Enfield.
into what
To see the information there. But yeah. Right, we're doing the Enfield bounty. Because, like, why not? We're playing Enfield anyways. Can't say anything about NTE yet. But like, I'll try to get some more stuff out. Honestly, I want to try and see if I can get the CN client, when that releases, so I can do benchmarking on that. Because I think that would be interesting to do, like, a benchmarking with the CN client. I think that would be cool.
Something's off. The results don't match the expected model.
Granny Jenner. She's left us. Happened this morning.
Who knows, hopefully.
I knew.
We'll see.
I knew it all along. Granny left with a smile on her face. She said she felt really happy about having gone through so much with the Endmen this time. She had dreamed of that when she was young, but never imagined it would happen in this way. Granny Jenner. She was also grateful to everyone in the camp for helping her remember the good old days. She felt that the butterfowl was better than what she'd had in the past. An afternoon by the Bretts remained a beautiful song. Finally, she hoped that we would not be sad about her departure, because she left her most important dream upon these lands, and entrusted the Originium sapling.
I'm probably gonna get a video out on beginner tips.
I won't let her down.
After I get to see the CN release build.
Just sit in the sadness for a while.
Because, like, I do have access to a different build. That's I cannot share anything from because that's under NDA still. And, like, I have a pre-made account on there. It's not the same as, like, an actual, like, live account. Again, like, that's part of why I'm, like, I've been busy behind the scenes, because I'm doing stuff with that as well. But, like, obviously I'm not gonna leak anything to you guys. Again, like, you want to leak, and go look at, like, I think it was, what, number 84 on the Pokedex, the National Pokedex. Right, I mean, like, it's a little far-fetched. Oh, wait, no, I think it's 83. Was it 83? Yeah, no, at number 83, it's a little far-fetched. But, like, if you want leaks, look at number 83 in the Pokedex. Yeah, I got the numbers mixed up. But I'll get stuff on. I'll probably do a video on, like, re-rolling guide, too. I just want to get access to the CN version first. The CN release one, so I can go through it. Because I assume there's some people that will probably want to do that. But honestly, like, if you're gonna re-roll for NTE at launch, I wouldn't re-roll for Natalie. I would re-roll for Natalie's skin. Big brain. But a skin is after behind 200 pulls, but you could re-roll to get it earlier. Character is guaranteed, you know, is guaranteed within 90 pulls. Realistically, you're probably gonna get it between 70 and 80 pulls because of soft pity. Realistically. But like, the character skin is 200 pulls. So like, you know, if you're gonna re-roll for the skin. That's the big brain play. That's the big brain play. As weird as it may sound, you re-roll for the skin. Super big brain. I mean, there's like also the other thing too, like, if it's like the previous beta, re-rolling is probably gonna be like 20-30 minutes. And then you can enter the redeem codes and open the gacha menu. It might be even faster if you like, assuming you just ignore the, you just press the skip button on everything. It might be even faster that way. Again, I'm gonna have to get my hands on it to mess around with it. So I can like kind of figure it out. But I'll probably make a short guide on that maybe if people want it. Yeah. Honestly, it's not worth it to like wait to reroll for Hattori. It's not worth it. You're better off like starting immediately. Because like you're missing out on a bunch of other stuff too if you're not starting day one. But again, like I'll talk about Pula stuff in a different video after. Like I'll give it a look. And then like again, there's like a bunch of other videos on that stuff too I would want to make. So again, stay tuned for that. I mean, it's gonna be very busy for me to get everything built up and set up for that anyways. Well anyways, if you go and complete everything in the patch, you should have more than enough, like on launch, like you complete every single last thing, you'll have more than enough resources to get it free to play. That said, you know, there's a gacha skin. If you, I don't think they showed off what her gacha skin is yet, but, you know, she's probably gonna have another gacha skin that we did not see in the beta build of the game. So she's probably gonna have another thing. We have no idea what it looks like. So who knows, maybe you want to get that one too.
Why are there so many Angoloi outside? I can't even
So maybe you're gonna try to save for that too. If you like the skin.
I think someone's inside.
Whoa, you smashed those rock buggers. No, we're making a living doing odd.
Alright, let's go to the next thingy. The Nonally student skin, I believe, is the paid one. It's a different skin. It's the one in like an exercise outfit for Nonally. That's the gacha skin. The paid skin is the one where she has the long twin tails in that outfit. That one is the paid skin. I think that one's gonna be what, it's like what, how much? What's the currency conversion in these games? That one's paid. They're using the paid currency. It's like, why? It's probably gonna be like 20 bucks or something. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember like the exact price conversions. But yeah, it's probably something like $20 or so.
Nicely done, Edmund. Contacted nearby personnel and asked them about Cynthia. Everyone said she went to the car park.
I mean, like, they did say that in the stream too, they did. Right, she has a paid skin and Chiz has a paid skin. They even showed it off. But yeah. I do wonder though if there's gonna be like an NT bounty or Stream Elements bounty or something for launch. I wonder if they'll try to do that for like Twitch and stuff like that. If they do, I'm gonna try to see if I can get in. Because it's like, if I'm gonna play it anyways, I might as well do a thing.
We cleared out the nearby areas. This place should be safe for now.
Rumors? That is just a baseless accusation. I've never heard about the Angloy being attracted to our facilities.
Okay.
But the numbers of Angloy in the vicinity are strange indeed.
How about making a list? You know, things you can only
Yeah.
find here.
Well,
not
good
anywhere
luck
else
at
on the
that.
base. Then we
Oh
can
yeah,
go
he'll
through
be
the list
playing a
one
week
by one.
ahead.
Well, we have plenty of things like that around here.
I mean, I will be too, but
Track the Angloy,
it's not the
it
same
would have
thing.
happened ages ago. Oh, there's a new pulse generator that just arrived. It's probably still running. We just assembled the instrument, but never had time to pay attention to it.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it is what it is.
Performed a scan. Angeloid activity did not change. Okay. I guess that wasn't the cause.
Sounds like a great idea. Wait, you actually know Andre? I've never seen you in the hub base before. Wait, does that mean you're the administrator? Oh, by Talos, I should have recognized you. I was too preoccupied with our problems.
Yeah, you gotta rush 6.0 content.
What brings you here?
Well, good luck for him.
Spawned for a while. I was getting worried, so I thought I'd drop by to check.
Right, good luck for him with
but
that.
Since our administrator is around, I believe the problem is now history.
Yeah, pretty much. Like 1-2 days.
The Angloid tend to focus on the activity of nearby organisms. Nevertheless, this particular anchor fall happens
Crazy
to be
like usual.
unusually destructive.
No, this is
It would be a
sponsored.
stretch to claim there's nothing special about it.
No matter what the cause is, we have a spreading rumor. It claims that Endfield testing has led to the Angloid problem.
We got hit by an unexpected disaster. People are bound to panic and get suspicious. Endman, I have a team shipping a batch of disaster relief supplies to this place. But I need someone to do the explaining and stop the rumors. It must be someone that the locals are willing to trust. Thank you so much for helping, Endman. So, I guess
Yeah, we get 3 weeks. That is true. We still get time there, but Global's a bit after. I mean, I'd hate to be one of the staff working at Perfect World, though. Because they've gotta be, like, very, very busy and swamped right now. I'd hate to be in their situation.
Only by walking upon
It's probably, like, super stressful over there.
appreciate every breath and pulse of life.
Because, again, like,
is what
they got
Endfield
stuff
is.
going on back to back to back to back to back. Right, like, can you imagine?
You here for the supplies?
Yeah, I heard they got some food and stuff. But
That's
I'm a
true.
little worried about monsters nearby.
Oh, me too. The rocky crawlers in the Enfield base gave me a heart attack. Now they're handing out this weird gadget. No idea what it does. Maybe it's dangerous?
Endman, we really need your help. I've explained it to them like 6 times. but these people always find a way to cook up new rumors.
Okay.
It's you, the hero who saved us.
Not just us, bud. She saved a whole lot of Woosters as well.
Huh. Since you're the one who said it.
We could never
Yeah,
figure out
simply the DNA will get better, but it'll take years.
But you know science,
Well,
and you can really
that's on them
fight.
to figure out.
You definitely have our trust.
Action turns out to be the most convincing argument. Good people, once you head home, tell your friends and family about this place. We'll be handing out disaster relief supplies here.
Thank you. We'll definitely spread the word.
Yeah, you did me a huge favor there, Endman. We're lucky nothing else happened. I need to talk to Andre once I head back. Instead of spending time on his personal
Well,
hobbies,
that'll be their
we
problem
should
to
be
figure out.
investigating these anomalous angeloi.
Oh, there's another one here.
Who are you? What's your business here?
This is a dangerous place. You need a security pass.
Let me check my application. Oh, Director Chin's got it approved already. Thank Talos for that. Greetings. I'm Lycor, and I'm in charge of cleaning this place up. And this is Leia, our facility engineer.
The anchor fall damaged plenty of our facilities. The areas near the anchor got the worst of it. We've already moved the usable facilities elsewhere. Those left here are damaged. Some are no longer powered, but...
But we have yet to move an Iridium refining unit in the place. People heard explosions from the area today. It was probably caused by an incomplete Iridium reaction. If we can't take care of this facility, subsequent cleanup will be extremely difficult. Can we ask you for help? All right then. Let's go. There's still time to shut the thing down. Any delay will only increase the risk of a refining unit meltdown. We've got to act quickly to save lives, people.
Mr. Lycor?
What is it, Leia?
Nothing. Let's go.
The hub base old factory suffered the worst damage, Enman. Fortunately, you and Supervisor Perlica quickly neutralized the anchor that fell there.
Alright. Let's head over to the disaster site. And then it's over here.
Someone's over there.
They're still breathing. They just passed out. I'm
Okay.
calling a medical team.
The operation manual is here. They probably tried shutting down the refining unit, but it exploded and the shockwave knocked them out.
That's not good.
Leia's our best facility engineer. You should head in together. I'll stay here.
Me? Mr. Lycor, maybe I should stay and wait for the medical team. I don't think I can go any further. I'm scared. The anchor fall has injured so many people here. I can't help but think that if someone dies, if I...
Sorry. I should have been more aware of your feelings. The base has taken a serious hit. You need a breather and time to settle yourself. I'll take you in. Leia's got sharp ears. She can tell if something's broken by the sound it makes. But over the last couple of days, she might have heard some disturbing noises. I have a detector and an operation manual, so we're still good. Let's do this as a team. It'll make the work quicker.
Okay. Let's go to the disaster site. Just over there. Bro, it's just a rusty, busted up version of the factory thing we have. I say. It's pretty good with Yvonne and Tong Tong. And then, like, you can put other stuff in there. The only downside with the cryo team is it's very single target focused and it struggles with AoE. But it's also pretty good. Right, like there's a decent fire team, there's a decent electric team, there's a decent cryo team. Fizz is a bit weird and scuffed. Same with nature damage if you wanted to go that focus. But like, yeah, because like, and then again, like they don't have other stuff released for those just yet.
Added a new module to the Tier
But like, that's just now. Eventually, the other thing will get fleshed out for physical and nature damage. Eventually, it'll get fleshed out.
I believe.
Even though it's like
Better prepared.
not really a thing right now.
My crusade is far from.
You can use what? Who's the character from Standard Banner instead of Tong Tong in there? You can use Last Right instead. From Standard as a spot, right? Yvonne, Last Right, or Tong Tong would be in there. And then you would ideally want Gilberta. You could put like Ardelia or something in there. And then I forget who you want as a last slot. It was like Zaihi, I think, for the last slot is a good option. You can also interchange some of the supports with, like, you could use Alesh as a support option in one of those spots.
Am I looking alright from this
You could also use, what's the other one? Snowshine?
Wanna come snowboarding with me, Enderman?
Like, she can be used in there as a support, same with Estella as well, I believe. But yeah. They're options. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, eventually you'll get them. Oh, you can't get Yvonne right now, though.
Something's off. The results don't match the expected model.
Honestly, though, like, I wouldn't really stress over or worry about that stuff anyways. It's not like it really matters all that much. At least for now. Like, I wouldn't really pay too much attention to that. Right, like, at the end of the day, right, if you're gonna be playing it, you might as well be playing what you like. Right, like, if you don't like how a character plays, then don't get them, don't bother. It's not worth it if you're not gonna like it at the end of the day. Right, like, go and do the trials or whatever to see if you like it first.
No wonder. You handled the incident with such decisiveness. You're really amazing.
The administrator actually does visit the front lines. I'm alright. I was just a little scared because I saw that thing. Everyone was working. Then the sirens started shrieking. The broadcast told us to evacuate, but nobody moved. We had to shut down the facilities, or things could get worse. And then, the anchor fell from the skies. I remember seeing the ground rippling, buckling, and breaking apart like a piece of paper. The shockwave sent me flying and knocked me out. Everything had changed when I opened my eyes again. Someone tried to protect me and got badly hurt. I was so afraid those Angoloi might jump out at any time.
It's not your fault, Leia. When I saw the anchor for the first time, I was also pretty shaken up by the destruction it caused. Talos 2 is a dangerous planet. We have to face anchors, Angoloi, the blight, and all sorts of threats that we barely understand. But as dangers grow, it becomes even more important that we remember our duty. No matter how small a job may be, we must do everything we can to get it done. By supporting each other,
Okay.
we shall prevail over the tribulations. And, behold, we now have the Administrator's personal assistance. You did well, Leia. We couldn't have successfully shut down the refining unit without you.
Just doing my job. Anyways, thank you, Endman. The real you turns out to be really different from what I had in mind. It was a pleasure working with you. Your assistance has granted me courage. This isn't the time to get emotional. There are still a lot of places that need to be rebuilt.
Then let's keep going. I think I can start assigning jobs directly to you.
Yeah.
Alright, let's head on over there. That's true, you got all the cute, grassy bunny thingies. The contrast over it. Oh, wait. Oh, we need to go back to the Rectochen, never mind. I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. But yeah, take your time to play through it. No need to rush anything. Alright, enjoy it at your own pace.
Endman, we really appreciate your work. Plenty of people in the hub base are talking about all the help you've provided. Regardless, my workload and stress dropped a lot. Thank you, and I mean it. Anyway, please take care of your health, Endman. Your well-being matters to—
Director Chin, the UWST representative is here for the meeting about the Outpost project.
At least take this from us. A token of gratitude from everyone in this base. And just so you know, everyone's hoping to organize that welcoming ceremony. It may have to be delayed, but we'll do it when everyone has time. Now, if you'd excuse me.
Endman, how's Director Chin doing? You might consider your help insignificant, but in fact, it took a lot of weight off her shoulders. For decades, Valley 4 has weathered and survived one crisis after another. The people of the Valley have proven themselves to be incredibly resilient. What they need is simple. Just a friendly and helpful hand after a fall. You've already done your best. Now, all that's left is to trust everyone. We have always relied on each other, and that is exactly how we've made it to this day.
Okay.
Of course, Endman. I'm always here. Let's continue our work. The hub base will definitely endure these difficult times.
Okay, is there anything else here? Okay, it's just that. Alright, I'm gonna go stretch and hydrate first. Okay. Cool.
Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. And this is what Endfield is fighting for.
Alright, I'm just gonna double check something. Alright. Got that sorted out. Let's go to the farmers. But yeah, I have almost all the side quests done now. Almost. There's just this one and like one more left. Oh wait, I could have gone across the bridge over there. Right. There's stairs over there.
Hey, how are you?
Whoa! Wonder when I'll get that good.
Okay. Arcane. No clue. I have no clue what stars she'll be.
There's one more right here, Endman. This one is Shasha, actually.
Hey, you! You the one called the end?
All right, little one.
Sorry, I really am. But something really bad happened, and I'm super desperate. I'm Wu, the herds boy in charge around here. I was cleaning the pens, then I noticed one of the burden beasts went missing. He's really old and sick. I couldn't find him anywhere. Everyone says you're the best, Endman. Help me, please!
Oh, then what about the farmer's meat? Makes sense. We should find the missing burden beast quickly.
Okay.
Somewhere near the farms over there, but it's got many farmhouses. Who knows where he ran off to?
I should look around the place little Wu mentioned.
Alright, let's go find the missing burden beast. That should be over here.
This must be where little Wu was talking about. Time to start searching.
Okay, there's
This place is packed with farmers. Why didn't anyone send him back?
Hey! Stop! Stop raising your butt! You can't poop at this place! So this is where you went! That's why I couldn't find you anywhere! Time to head back!
Okay.
Take a break, kiddo. The world is my pasture. I go anywhere I want. No little kid is gonna order me around.
Check the heights of the tomato plants. Group 3 seems shorter than the rest.
Substrate water content might be a little low. I found a small leak in the irrigation valves yesterday.
Ugh, stop mooing nonsense! You're coming with me whether you like it or not.
Move me? Never.
Just get moving! I'm super pissed. Fine, do whatever you like. I'm not putting up with this nonsense anymore.
You. Why
Okay.
are you in my way? Are you also trying to get me penned? Hey, Scarborough's round. I'm talking to you. Back to my pen? Try and make me. And I wasn't just missing. I was searching for the farm where I once toiled. Back when I was young and strong.
Okay.
Back then, I felt happiest when I pulled the plows. No, it's when the sprouts emerged. Oh, not quite. I felt happiest during the bountiful harvest. In any case, I feel happy when I'm at the special farm of mine. And I get grouchy when some little kid tries to keep me in a tiny pen. My eyes can see that well no more, and my mind is getting slow. I don't think I know where the farm is. Want me back in the pen? Sure, but you better find that farm for me. All I need is a good look at it, and I'll agree to head back. Do I look like someone who lies to young people? The Wulian farms are just nearby. Take me there.
Alright, it's not voiced there. How about here? We're gonna collect water for the burden beast, but I have like bottles of water in my inventory. I could just give it some water. But okay.
Something's off. The results don't match the expected model.
Crap, which is the way up? Oh, it's over here. I got lost. My bad. Yeah, I should just grab these. Because I'm already over here. No reason not to. It's crazy though, like it wants the water specifically from that spot. and not anywhere else. So you just gotta run over there. I should have taken the teleporter there, but whatever. We only saved like 30 seconds or so.
Got enough water. Time to bring it back to that old burden beast. Oh?
And I just came over there. Okay.
Wait, isn't that...
You know, I just always find it like just really weird when the admin talks. Because like most of the time it's just not voiced. And it's just like a super weird and out of place because of that when like she does talk. They should have like given them like more lines. Like have her like voice more lines.
That's a very good question. Why am I even here? Someone probably led me here. Or was it a kite? I think I was super thirsty. My memories are failing. I can't even remember what happened a second ago. I'm getting old. There was a time when I remembered every map in the city. Yeah, the city's changed. Nobody knew what Shiren Flow was. And there was nothing but blind tides that swept everything aside. Killed plenty of fellow beasts. Good beasts. All of them. Of course, we burden beasts could reach places and carry loads that the Tianshi couldn't even dream of. I am now fully rested. Let us be off.
Not one more step!
Were you?
I was not! What are you talking about? I hate following you, and I'm not worried at all!
I don't think I said anything, kiddo. Stop giving everything away.
Stop making things hard for me! Head back, now!
What? Make things hard for you? Did I ever make things hard for anyone?
I couldn't even finish my work today, and it's all your fault! You ran off, and I had to chase you down!
You wanna ride an old burden beast?
First time in my life.
I wonder what they taste like.
I'm making life difficult for
Surely you'd get beef out of them, right? If they're just cows.
Not what I meant.
I still got life in my legs, so I won't be troubling you anymore. I can look for that farm on my own. Thank you very much, and quit telling me. And you are real eyesore. Out of my way.
Right? It's a cow, so... It's a cow-rhino hybrid.
Been around for as long as I can remember.
Fair enough.
His back was my cradle.
It's a rhino
His
cow.
was my lullaby. Riding on his back, summer slipped by, and the seasons passed me before I even noticed. Then he got too old to work. Couldn't even carry me no more. We've had plenty of vets, but they just shake their heads and say, when your time comes, it comes.
A crino.
Well, you should spend more time
Okay.
with him. Treasure every moment while he's still around.
That's what I'm doing! Built him a comfy pen with soft, warm hay, fed him the best water
We
and
call
food
it a
even.
crino.
But he doesn't want any of that. I guess he only
Right, wouldn't
wants
you want to
more.
try eating one?
I saw you gave him raw water. I always fed him fresh fruit punch.
Two Pokemon.
Don't cry.
Ah, yes.
I think the Endman's catching
Yeah,
some
just put
rest.
down the cow and cook them up. It probably tastes great. I mean, the Crino.
Give the Endman some quiet time to
The
unwind.
Burden Beast Crino. Is old anyways.
Should we head in and look for him?
Little needs to get little gone.
I smell it too.
Yeah.
Follow me. Oh, dude. That old boy left a big pile for us. Ugh, that's why he did all that loitering around the academy entrance. He was looking for a place
Right, doing your part. Fair enough.
That old boy would only lie around motionless back home. I thought he couldn't dance anymore. Looks like he's having a good time. I don't want to interrupt.
Left baby
Now
left,
is dancing.
do the shakalaka. Move those hips, right baby right. Work those shoulders. Aha! 1, 2, 3, 4. One more round, people.
Here you are. I thought you'd be off fuming in some secret place. Never expected you to be dancing around in the plaza.
You know me, ridiculous. I don't feel mad, kiddos. Not for too long. Anyway.
I brought some fruit punch. For someone.
Fresh fruit punch? Ah, this is my outdoor getaway. Can't an older boy get something proper? Like bamboo fish soda?
No! You're too old to chug functional energy drinks all day.
We got metric tons of work back there. Needed all the functional energy drink we could to get things rolling.
Okay.
That's because you refused to rest and kept working the farm. I tried to get you to stop, but you never listen.
Enough with the blame game. I learned my lesson and did my workouts properly.
Is that roll an anagram or something? Yeah, to make sure there's the actual paste.
From the farm.
Who knows, man?
Of course I remember. They called you the dancing beast of Wuling. Every bird and beast was trying to copy your move.
Let's not dwell on my legendary past. All I wanna say is true heroes would shine anywhere. What do you say? Think I still got my moves?
Yeah, smooth as ever, Heartbreaker.
Okay.
That's good to hear, I guess. Oh, I see you have a camera. Wonder if you can take a photo of me right here. I don't know if I'd ever got another chance to dance again.
You sure can do.
Can you take a few steps back? Get me in the picture as well?
I say you should back up all the way. Take a photo of the entire crowd in the plaza.
It's funny how like they're all having the conversation in the background, the NPCs are just dancing away. And like just like ignoring all this shit. Alright, let's get the camera.
Disappear? How?
Is it a ghost Crino or something now? It's not actually alive, it's long dead and just gone. Because the thing was just invisible as soon as we opened the camera. Yeah, it's like I thought it glitched, but like nah, it's not even there. Imagine it's just like a ghost. And he's just dead. Imagine. It'd be something if that was the case. Right, who knows? It could be that.
Little Wu, help me herd the burden beasts away from this area. I don't want to hurt them by accident.
No problem. Leave that to me.
We got really lucky. None of the burden
Yeah,
beasts were
little Wu's grandpa. Which is like no one reacts, it puts it behind the beast, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Where they can't be seen if you're a camera Ghostbuster. Either that it's a vampire. It could be that too.
That Youngblood finally agreed to give up. It was on me the instant I arrived. Go ahead and laugh your butts off. It's unhealthy to paint it up inside.
Never knew someone like you could get a mate.
What you mean by that? I was the hottest thing around back then. Got a massive queue of bulls and heifers stretching across the city.
Trying to bang another one of these things, yeah. Of course, shit beast.
I would have.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it.
Not end up all alone in a cozy pen with a snotty brat as your only friend.
Romance is overrated anyway. Rather spend time on the farm with my two-legged rascal. Roses? Golden heads of grain. That's what I wanna see.
Yeah, whatever. We got no idea why someone went running to Bird and Beast Matchmaking Central without warning.
You see, the Crino, the cows, they yearn to be slaves on a farm. They yearn to be on the farm.
Before my memories fail again.
that's the TLDR relationship that from what I understand so far. The Crino yearns to be on the farm.
Washing over my farm. I was right next to it. Couldn't do anything. Little Wu, you didn't agree to let me come here because you knew the farm's already gone, right?
Stop worrying already. You'll find new farms, till new fields, and see new crops grow.
So, what happened to that farm?
Getting ready for the harvest, that's what.
A hot ass Crino field of grass.
Very good.
Okay.
We should head back now. I just wanna know if it's doing alright. Imagine if I actually got there. I'll just end up making trouble for everyone.
That's not true. Everyone misses you.
I'm useless and grouchy. Can't do nothing for the people no more.
No, everyone will be super happy if you show up. I really need one more favor, Enmin. Help me take this old boy to his farm.
Yeah, the Crino needs a wife and a life farm. Nah, it needs to be butchered so we can eat it.
Is this the farm?
sporty plot belonging to the Academy, with mini plots for field testing too.
I need to know what what the cuts of meat from it taste like.
Absolutely. This is the old boy's farm.
Oh, yes.
Don't you guys want to know too?
I remember everything. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, beef for sure, but like, what's the quality of the beef? What's the marbling and everything?
First thing you do at the place you miss the most is the poop
Right.
on it?
Goes without asking. Birdo muck. Best fertilizer ever. Ah, suck it all up, my tender little plants. Grow faster, taller, and fruitier. That's right. Oh my goodness. All this power action is really exhausting.
He got too much shit in him. He's tired of taking his shit now.
I'll get better soon.
What a shit
I'm
side
sorry.
story.
Stupid brat getting emo again? What's there to apologize for?
I kept ignoring you and kept you in the pen.
Oh, sod off. Got no ears for sniveling nonsense. We should try to piece each other off again. That's what I like.
You gave your life to this little farm, and you're still caring about it after retirement.
Okay.
It's really not worth your while. You've done more than enough. It's time to move on.
Boy, think of it this way. This tiny farm is a fount of life. Plenty of seeds will grow out of it. And people will plant those seeds in places further away. Those tiny seeds have explored the world outside the farm already. They did it for me. And when I saw this farm, the crops, and their beautiful ears, I should have no regrets.
Is there something you still want to do?
Boy, someone's tending to the farm and the crops. But what about you? Who's gonna carry you around when I shove off this mortal pen?
I'll be okay. I'm tall and strong now. I can reach far away places without riding. Like, really far away places.
Okay.
Okay. That's good to hear. Very good. Another burden off this beast. Don't be picky with the food. Have your meals on time. And walk out. Damn it. That's the secret to being big and tall. Good boy. Oh, by the way,
Yes?
stop adding ginger to the fresh fruit juice. It's disgusting.
Okay.
Take good care of yourself.
Endman, wake up.
Okay.
Come on, Endman, wake up. Why are you sleeping on the...
So was that the whole time just a dream? What a waste of time.
Academy? You probably dreamed it all up. We got a pro taking care of the burden beasts and keeping them safe here. That old burden beast in your dream. You probably saw him in real life. Describe him to me. I know all the burden beasts here.
We were the beast. I guess so.
It's a little too vague for me. I can't start my search with that. Ah. The farmers' meet actually ended early. Shuang and Yan Ning have already left. An old teacher of the academy suddenly passed away. Shuang and Yan Ning went to pay their last respects. They say the old man was still very much attached to his experimental farm.
It was a dream the whole time. You know, I read that as sky pole dancing for a sec in my mind. And it's like, no, it's sky pole tracking, not sky pole dancing. I don't know why. I was like, oh, I guess pole, and then... Technically, there's no reason for me to do this. Because it's just a daily that thingy.
The air is dry, and the
I don't know, maybe. It might help. Oh, but hey, thanks for the clicking on the link. I don't know how Stream Elements tracks the stuff. Alright, what's about over here? Nope. Where's the thingy to put the sky pole dancing? I mean, sky pole tracking. Surely they're not pole dancing. They're tracking the sky poles. They're not pole dancing on them. Would be funny if they were though.
We'll end this fight easily. All variables within estimates.
No, we'll just run through. We'll beeline it. Would not be surprised. True. Sky pole. They said it's nearby. But where's the sky pole to go sky pole dancing? Would sky pole dancing just be like pole dancing on a giant pole in the sky? Would that be it? Oh shit, I fell in water. I might as well grab these because I'm already here. Oh, it's over there. Oh, wait, no, that's the one I already placed. Yeah, I already placed that one. Oh, here we go. There's... Maybe this way? No, not that way. Oh, is it here? There it is. How'd I miss it? There we go, we placed our sky pole dancers. I mean, trackers. And with that is done. Right, I don't see any, like, other side quest thingies. Yeah. Oh wait, no, there's one here. Okay, there's like one more side quest chain to do. Yeah, no, I can't afford to get a bunch of these ones. Those artificing things. And those... damn, let's use 10 mil. 10 mil stock bills for that thing there. I guess these are like decorations you can like place down anywhere or something. I wonder if like these like reset or not, or like if it's just like limited time purchase. I think it's just limited purchase because it doesn't show a timer. For those decorations that you can put on the map. At least that's what I assume. Right, they can keep producing stuff.
Still waiting for something? Right. A strong team is what I offered.
My crusade is far from over.
Oh, some of these characters and stuff didn't have all their things like upgraded. I'll get that done eventually. Oh, there's like no more quest things here. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's the new event thing there. What am I missing under progression? Social, there's that stuff. I feel like the clue exchanger thingy is like very boring. Because I have done the clue exchanges a bunch of times. I guess I just put those in here. I don't know, I never really paid attention or cared about the thingies there in the metal album. I just have a bunch of them. They're just a thing on your profile, I guess, to show off stuff. I don't think they really mean anything. The hexagon thingies here.
Originium will carve a path for us.
Alright, speaking of, right, like you have a the six-sided shape is the hexagon, right? Right, and then like the seventh sided shape is there's like the heptagon and the septagon as like they mean the same thing. So why don't we have a sexagon for the six-sided one as well as the alternate name, because 6 has an S in it for 6 sides. You got the hexagon, why not the sexagon? Right, why not? Right, why not a sexagon? Right, then hexagon, the sexagon would be the bestagon.
My studies of Dija reveal.
You already find it in all sorts of uses out in nature already. Right, with the hexagon, the sexagon. So surely it would be the bestagon. Surely. Right, surely they would be. Surely.
Really sorry.
I warned you before. Don't touch the pressure valve.
Alright, let's go switch over then to do some more of the reacts. Alright. Let's go do that. Alright, let's go look at our reacts backlog now. Alright, so we should have one for the hexagon, for sexagon. Right, like, when you have 5 copies of something, right, you have quintuple, right? But then, like, if you have 6 copies of something or whatever, it's sextuple. So, like, if we could have a sextuple, why not a sexagon? Oh, what's this? Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Is this another Dragon Ball fighting game? That's cool for the Dragon Ball fans. Age 1000. Okay. It has to be the worst time. Okay. Number 2 training in gaming. Okay. That's cool. He shouldn't have been a Xenoverse. Okay. He thought he was going. I don't really know the vast majority of these guys. But like I don't follow Dragon Ball. But hey, new game for the people who are fans of these. It's a good for them, right? More stuff for them.
Look alive! Another incident in New City. That's your cue to head out and take care
I
of
see.
it.
All right, Brett. Ready?
Oh yeah!
I see, this happens in the future.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, there he goes flying. I see. Placeholders for character creation? Ah, I see. I mean, hey, that's cool for the Dragon Ball fans at least, though. Oh, so you can just, like, make your own.
Hey, partner! The incident should be just up ahead. Careful, though. I might just steal the spotlight myself. Now, here comes the hero.
I see. I see. Like, I don't know. I don't follow this stuff, but I mean, the fact that they've made 2 of them before, they're making a 3rd one. There's definitely someone out there who likes it, right? They wouldn't have made 3 if they didn't sell. Fair enough. But do you hate happiness enough to pronounce it in the most French accent where the H is silent?
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. Wow, you really caught me off guard. You okay?
Yeah, people don't realize it, but Hogwarts Legacy's example is way worse. I say. Up ahead. Someone out there is gonna be happy with this stuff, so good for them. Yeah, you got people who are fans of this stuff in the comments, of course. Wait, what is this? John Cenaverse. But can you see him? I can see him in there. You can't have characters like Kratos in games with character creation. Fair enough. I mean, it depends on how they would like get things structured and do things, so who knows, man. But hey, cool stuff there. For people who are into that stuff. Alright. Apparently there's a Legend of Zelda live-action movie clapboard. Of course, they're actually making one of these. Cool. Good luck with them on that. Honor of Kings World Showcase. Alright, we're gonna. I have not looked at Honor of Kings World, but
the English version of Honor of Kings
here we
World
go.
Alpha Test is coming soon. Stick around until the end for the Alpha Keys giveaway. I'll be quickly going over the combat mechanics of the upcoming open world action combat RPG Honor of Kings World, explaining everything you need to know. But first, let's start off with a combat showcase and a UI translation.